Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's do some more Blessed Prester John in Europa Universalis 4. We'll go ahead and go down to no maintenance again on the army. Get that siege complete. Just in case he suffers a disease outbreak, I'm going to give him 1 extra infantry on his siege. Got 2 level 1 forts to fall. Gonna have the Renaissance spawn most likely in about a year. No one wants to work. Alright. Fair enough. I don't want to work. Just want to bang on me drums all day. Right? Nice. Okay, so Shed was converted. That helps out a fair bit with religious unity. We still have... Janjiro is only going to take 11 months to convert. That's part of this state, which we don't control anything of yet. Let's go ahead and do that. Get that conversion started here. These cores are almost complete, and then we can raise autonomy there and give them to the clergy. As soon as these wars are done, I want to get the alliance with Warsangali, get that mission satisfied. I don't even think I'm going to call them into this war now that we have that tech advantage. I think I'll probably just leave them out of it and then break the alliance later. I don't really need those alliances outside of getting that first mission achieved. We want to get real alliances. Alliances with people who have strength. With that in mind, now that he's above 150, I think I'm just going to start spying on him. Okay, we can sue for peace, take your land, take your money. That was again part of this state, and so because this is a proper state for us already, and there is no territorial core, we can give it to somebody, which is just sort of silly. But that's fine, we're going to give it to the clergy. The autonomy is going to be at 40%, which is great. That's without a core, and even though we have literally no core here at all, because we can already assign the clergy, we're going to get full benefit of the income of the city. Although cores do give like plus 75% tax bonus. So we do want to core this, but we don't need to core it yet, and I definitely want to get this admin tech before the penalty comes out from the Renaissance. So I think I'm going to just not core these 3 provinces for now. I'm also considering, for our first idea group, normally I go dip. I was thinking that since I know for sure with this campaign I'm going to be doing a lot of development of gold mines, economic might actually be a better idea group than normal for me. I also have issues with economy. A lot of the modifiers in here are not that great, but the development cost modifier will be great for the gold mines. I'm also a huge fan of innovative. Tech cost minus 10% gives so much benefit over time. We could also consider focusing on dip, just so that I can develop the gold mine more. No, I think I'm going to focus admin. I'm going to focus admin so we can make sure to get that next idea group, or the next technology really soon. Also, I'd like to get a Humiliate Rival off soon and get the large city so we can get our Splendor growth to actually, you know, being something reasonable. I can only currently get 1 more claim on you. So we can't do claims bordering claims. And the benefits of the spy network are not usually enough to justify keeping a spy network anymore. That was a core of this province, which means we can now turn you into a state after this core is complete. This one's taking just a little bit longer since we didn't have the claim. Once that's done. Defenders desert. Okay, we can take tech and gain innovativeness. We are the first in the world to have Diplotech 4. Totally fine with that. We get the ahead of time bonus, get some yearly corruption reduction, trade efficiency. The fact that we've gained some corruption is good. It also gave us access to, I believe, was it the marketplace? Yes, so we do have this one location where it would make sense to try to get one if we could pay off our loans and stuff. Get a final claim on you. Don't think I need to spy on you anymore. I think I'd rather spy on this guy now instead. Alright, now we can turn you into a state, which we will. That's part of this area, which is where my subject is. Now we will raise autonomy in both of these. I will do the full cores. It's going to slow down my admin tech and miss out on potential innovativeness here. I think I'm going to sit on the territorial course till we get admin tech 4. And then we'll do it. Finally got that siege. Let's come back for more Sangali. Okay, same thing here. We can give this land to the estates. This is going directly to the burghers. The nobles can have this little crappy one over here just so they stay happy. The burghers are going to give us nice, glorious gold income. Alright, so the base income from gold with 0% autonomy is 8 ducats per year, I believe. No, it's 8 ducats per 0.2 goods produced. 8 ducats per production, basically. Currently, our goods produced is not that great because we've got devastation and stuff here. It is coming down, but with our zone of control, this land in this whole area is going to stay devastated for quite a while. And since it's goods produced that determines how much money a gold mine makes, we want to get prosperity here as fast as possible for that 25% goods produced multiplier. So with 0.6 goods produced, sorry, 0.56 times 40, should make us 22 ducats a year in gold income. It's currently showing the autonomy penalty of 40%, but I believe now that it's assigned to the burghers, that should immediately jump back up to full value once it updates. Either that or burghers don't actually reduce penalty from gold. I can't recall. They remove local autonomy for production efficiency. They remove local autonomy for that stuff. Yeah, I mean, they should give us the full income. And if not, I'll just lower autonomy here. This one is low enough unrest, I don't think we need to worry about it. Pay off a loan. Okay, so yeah, we're getting goods produced at 0.62 times 40 gold a year is 24.8 times 0.6 because of the autonomy, puts us at 14.88. Roughly math, yep. So the autonomy penalty is still there, even with the burghers being in control. This is what I was worried about. There's like a little part of me in the back of my head that said, the burghers don't actually help out with gold mines. I mean, it's nice that they give local goods produced modifier plus 10%, but they don't actually give more. I think I'm going to lower autonomy here then. The rebels are likely to be the Kaffa separatists, which they're going to also be here. So tell you what, this one makes almost no money. Let's raise autonomy here, lower autonomy here. Get that gold income coming in. And, that's fine. Eventually, we're going to want to revoke this from the burghers then, since they're not giving anything other than a 10% boost to goods produced. I'm tempted to actually develop it here after we get the core done. Religious unity is at 70%. Fetishist land is about to be converted. Income is positive for the moment. That gold mine is already making 1.55 ducats. Okay, next person we could go to war with is who? We need to get our alliance here. Little tiny bit more opinion with both these guys puts me at in that mission satisfied, which is going to be great. High income mission satisfied as well. Great. Construction cost, construction time. I'll take that now. Start building a new fort down in that gold mine area to get the... This is going to take how long? 5.42 divided by 0.08. It's going to take 67 months. That's a long time. Please don't make me suffer attrition. I do not appreciate that. Still got his mothballed fort. We have no truces with anyone, because everyone we've attacked we've murdered. Elodia has converted that province. Be nice to have a subject in this culture group. We just vassalize you? Or take one of your provinces and release somebody else? Dongola? So Beja is an available person we could release. Beja is part of a different culture. They'd be Sunni, unfortunately. That's not a real big problem, though. Like, having subjects that are a different religion doesn't really matter that much. I don't care about these guys being in my wars too much, considering just enabling scutage soon for the extra income. Never did embargo anybody. Probably should have done that a while ago. This guy's willing to transfer trade. We are now the dominant power in Ethiopia. The Mamluks have a lot of power from the caravans, so I'd love to embargo them. But, yeah, I think, you know what? I'm probably going to make more money by embargoing the Mamluks, even if they're not a rival. Let's see. Right now we make 1.09, 1.0 something ducats from trade. 1.07, I think it was. Let's issue a quote-unquote bad embargo and see if trade income goes up from 1.07. Also, I want to insult one of my rivals. Trade income at 1.07. Alright, next conversion. 13 months, 5% religious unity in Welata. This state should have an edict available. This state has that edict on already. This one doesn't need it anymore. At the moment. This one doesn't need it either. Trade income is at 1.07 and now 1.09. So bad embargo is slightly okay. We have trustworthy allies now. Excellent. More Diplo rep. We've acquired subjects. I'm just going to turn it on now because I don't care about the discounts. And we'll go with Welata. So, we could call the allies in and just betray them. You know, it's an option. I'm going to turn maintenance up to full. And I think we're going to wait until March 1st. And we're going to declare on Adal next. It's kind of tempting to go after Elodia, since I know that he's going to be easy to beat, but... And he's the only other person with an estuary in the Ethiopia node. So he's going to be the third ranked person here. Okay, what other missions can we work toward? Build buildings. Have 5 churches, 5 workshops. The slave trade. Build the force limit. Well, that's a thing I'd definitely like to do. Expand Ethiopia. I haven't quite grown it by enough yet, but we're getting close. Full army size at 100% of force limit. I can't really afford to do that. That requires 11 more troops. Don't really care about their opinion with me anymore. I will spy on you for the future war, and for the siege speed of this war. And, I guess we'll start spying on you again. Actually, no, let's just keep one diplomat free, because we're going to declare at the beginning of next month. I want to do it on the 1st. I want to time it so that we arrive in Angat on the 1st. Lodi has entered into an alliance with Medri Bari. Okay. Don't care about the bad embargo. That is making me more money, very slightly. Only losing 1.4 ducats a month, although I did have to get rid of more troops. Alright, let's declare. Oops, didn't mean to save there, but... The whole idea is I'm trying to get onto this mothballed fort, if possible, by arriving here on time. Okay, so tomorrow I can declare. You're going to pull in Ajuran. I expect that. Mara and Aden. Mahra and Aden. I'm assuming we still have a tech advantage over all of them. We do. Horsangali's on 3, our other guy's on 3. We pull these guys in on a promise of territory and then just betray it. We could get the most early game advantage, but then for like, I don't remember it's like 30 years, 50 years, I won't be able to use any more promises of territory, but that's pretty fine. We'll make the war goal, probably Assab. I'm going to get my Humiliate rival on a separate piece with Ajuran. Yeah, we're doing this. We can be there on the 9th of April, so not fast enough to actually get that siege completed, even with the movement speed, but it's as best as we can do. Maybe I'll only betray one of the two. We'll leave a troop behind so we can get that occupation. And I wanted to go back to spying on... who was it? Adal is fine. Medri Bari is fine. Back to Elodia, I think. I'll tell Damot to go here. Don't attach that guy, don't attach that guy, do attach the frontline troop. Actually, this guy's okay to attach to as well. Alright, so we didn't get the 0 garrison size siege, but they only have 140, which means that just an easy little defender's desert will actually potentially take the fort very quickly. And the fact that they have less than half garrison also gives us a +1 bonus. So, it's not as good as it could have been, but still decent. We have our 1 siege pip guy here. Got a doll coming in from down here. Hopefully he's not going to do too much damage to the gold mine and all that crap, but it is what it is. I'm going to tell my subjects to actually be focused on battles. I'd like to just lead the siege of Ziela myself and have someone else go fight this guy. Maybe I can get my subjects to attach this 1 stack over here. And then we can go fight this army. Alright, cool. Nice. So actually beating everyone in the whole world to to Tech 4. And apparently the Renaissance has not yet spawned, so I will take it. Nice. Alright, now we can finish these cores. That's Aden's army. Aden has Tech 3 still. Heading into Mora. He's in flat terrain right now. If they're going to provide troops for the siege, then I'm just going to continue to pull troops off, go do this fight instead. I'm still the leader of the siege and should be alright. Get that battle out of the way. Not really sure where he's going, but I'm going to have to go and intercept that army very soon. Have a huge morale advantage there. My heir rolls a 5. Rolls well enough. That is an 8 stack from Ajuran. Adal is the actual war leader, so I'd like to beat his army up soon. Kind of concerned about pulling the army west, though. Why is Hadia not listening to me? Hadia, if you're not going to actually attach to me, then, like, go do something. Thank you. Let's head west for a moment. See if this army's going to come over here and try to bother us, and if not, then I'll go west and take care of this carpet sieging army. Yeah, we're going to go fight it. I think they're going to stick there until they get some other sieges done. Alright, cool. I'm going to take a short break here. I'll be back in the next episode. As always, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the campaign, and I'll see you next time. See you soon.